Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. As you can see by the title, this is me ranking all the home kits for the new 2019-20 season. Just want to say quickly, if I rank your team's kit not so good, it's A plus to C minus. If I rank your team's kit not very good, don't slate me in the comments. It's personal opinion. Some people like some designs, some people won't like other designs, and it's down to my opinion. In this video, I'm giving you my opinion for each kit for the new 1920 season. Let me know yours in the comments after you've watched the video, and subscribe while you're here as we're on the road to 1.4k. Enjoy the video. As you've just seen by the image I've just shown you, I'm going to show you the images before I talk about the kit. The one I've just shown you is my club Barnsley. I'm giving this one a B+. You guys might disagree, like I said, don't slate me, personal opinion. It's got the nice white sleeves, the brick faint effect in the background, which as a Barnsley fan you either hate it or love it. I'm a fan of the home shirt with the brick effect in the background and the white sleeves. The only criticism is the white. It should have had like a nice proper white colour instead of just a band. But yeah, I like it for Barnsley kit this season. The home kit, I'm going to give it a B+. I'm a really big fan of it, to be fair. Let me know yours in the comments for all of them. The next one, as you've seen by the image I've shown you, is Birmingham. Quite smart and it's quite simple. I'm a fan of this one as well. It's a nice kit. As they've gone for the design, they've gone for the Peaky Blinders effect, as you've seen by the image I've shown you. The main bit on I like it is the dark sleeves on it. It makes it look simple. It's like I say, I'm going to say this quite a lot, but it's simple, but it's not posh, but it's nice. I like it. The dark sleeves are the favourite bits for me. The Birmingham shirt, I'm going to give it a B+, just like the Barnsley shirt. So yeah, B+ for Birmingham. The next home kit we're going to be ranking is the Blackburn Rovers. They've gone for the half blue, half white. They've gone for a lighter blue effect as what they've done on some of their other shirts. It's a good, nice shirt. The old ones they did have, it was more of a darker blue, I do believe, Blackburn fans. The only thing on it that spoils it for me, it might not do for you, but the sponsor. A lot of sponsors can make or break a shirt. I'll say that quite a lot in this video, but in my opinion the sponsor spoils it for Blackburn, and I'm giving that shirt a C+. The next shirt is a Brentford shirt. The red and white stripes. It's changed slightly from what I can remember, but not massively. Overall, yeah, it seems very similar to last year for me. The main effect on it that stands out for me that I like as a viewer is the nice black collar. Like the sponsor, for me, a collar, if the collar matches the scheme of the shirts, if it's a proper collar or just a ring neck like my shirt here, can make or break a shirt as well. That's what I'd give a lot of shirts up to B's and up to A's if they have a nice collar. But that's the one thing I like about the Brentford one, is the collar. But besides that, I'm not too much of a fan. It's very similar to last year. That's why I'm giving it a C for Brentford shirt. The next one is Bristol City. As you guys know, they've got a new badge, and with the colour of the shirt and the scheme of the shirt, I think the badge looks really nice on it. It's quite a simple design, but the colour scheme on it and the badge goes into it well. I'm quite a fan of this Bristol shirt. I think it looks like, from the images I looked at, it looks like it's a darker red than what they usually go for. But I like it. The new badge, like I said, looks well on it for Bristol. That's why I'm giving the Bristol shirt a B+ with their new badge. The next one is a Premier League team that's just been relegated, Cardiff City. I'm actually quite a fan of their dark blue kit. On the image, if you can look slightly, they do have faint lines in the background. A lot of these shirts have faint lines in the background. This one's got like faint black lines running down, different lengths, different sizes. You can see it slightly. I'm a fan of that. If you like the Barnsley shirt, if you can put faint stuff in the back of it to make it look effective, I think it's very well done. And on this Cardiff shirt, it's very well done in my opinion. And I like what they've tried to do there. They've not tried to go overboard. They've gone quite simple, quite nice, and that's why I'm giving the Cardiff shirt a B+. The next one is Charlton. I've seen a couple of reviews on this Charlton shirt, and it seems to be getting good feedback from what I've seen. It used to be the red and white stripes, like the Brentford shirt, I do believe. But for this one, they've got more of a whole red outset with thin white lines going down the middle. I'm not too sure about the sponsor on it. It doesn't ruin it as much as the Blackburn one does in my opinion, but the sponsor one does look a bit iffy for me. But the overall design with the red and the more thinner white lines, I am a fan of for Charlton. That's why I'm ranking it with a B. This next one, if I'm correct, is my second favourite shirt out of the whole lot, as you've just seen. The Derby shirt. On the sleeves, they've gone for a different effect. The normal white, I think it's the same sponsor as last season, but the black and white stripes that they've gone on the sleeves, I think they're different shapes and sizes, but it works well. It looks quite nice, and I'm actually a really big fan of this Derby shirt. Like the Cardiff shirt, without the faintness, they're not trying to go overboard. They've gone for a nice cool effect on the sleeve. I'm not sure if they had anything similar last year. I don't believe they did, but I'm a fan of this Derby shirt. That's why I'm giving it the first A of the video so far. Now, coming on to the other shirt. This Fulham shirt, I do believe it's the same sponsor as last year. Nice and simple, white. Very, very simple and smart. But they haven't really gone much to change it. The best thing about it is the faint pattern in the background, just like the couple of other ones. The faint pattern is occurring quite a lot. It's occurred on the Barnsley shirt, the Birmingham shirt, the Cardiff shirt, and now the Fulham shirt. It's got like a faint pattern in the background. If they could add something new to it, it would have looked nicer, but besides the pattern, I'm not too much a fan of the shirt. That's why I'm only giving it a C+. The next shirt, you could say I'm a bit biased, but it's Huddersfield, and I'm really not a fan of it. As you know, they did that whole prank with the Paddy Power thing with a massive logo going on the side, the badge in the middle. We all figured out about a prank eventually. And then the actual kit is just like the Fulham kit, but in their scheme of kits, just blue and white stripes, just plain, and it's just simple. You could say it's nice and neat and smart like I usually say, but personally, I'm not a fan of the new Huddersfield kit after the whole prank thing. You could say that's put me off, but just the blue and white, I'm just not a fan of it this year for Huddersfield. I usually don't mind Huddersfield kits, but this year I'm not a fan of it. That's why I'm giving it a C-. This next one, you guys might highly disagree with me, or you guys might agree with me. This is my favourite shirt out of the lot, as you've just seen. The Hull City shirt, orange with the black claw marks like a tiger, because their whole thing is tigers. So the black claw marks are like tiger marks. I just think it gives a really cool effect. Quite just the normal orange with a normal sponsor, and they've tried to mix it up. Done the claw marks at the top. It looks really well put together. I'm a really big fan of it. That's why I've given it the only A+ of this video, and that's why it's my favourite shirt out of the lot. Let me know if you think I'm deluded or you agree that it's a really nice shirt. Roughly about halfway through now, we're on to the Leeds United shirt. To say these are our rivals, when their shirt first come out, I had a couple of Leeds fans that I was looking at it with at the time. They wasn't too keen on it when they first come out. It's slowly grown on them, and I'm a fan of it. They've obviously got the white kit as they used to play in blue, but they've been in white for a while. and then they've got it's gone to silver across the sponsor and silver on the words, and I think it's got a silver collar as well, and then the goalkeeper top blue with like another colour as well. But I think the silver effect on top of the white looks really well for the Leeds kit. That's why I'm giving the Leeds kit, I hate to say it, but I'm giving it an A. Next one is the other team that came up with us, Luton Town. Nice and just their normal orange. On the main bit that I like is that they've kept it, tried to go simple, like some of the good shirts that I've ranked. That they've kept it simple, but they've only added a little bit, and it's made it look well. They've gone for their three main colours, which is orange, white, and blue. On the sleeves, it goes orange, white, and blue in that order. Different shapes, but it's like orange like it used to be, and then it's got their three main colours on the sleeve instead of just leaving it all orange. I'm a fan of that. That's why I'm giving the Luton Town shirt a B. The next one, as you just seen, I apologise if this is your team, and I apologise if you disagree. This is one of my least favourite ones, Middlesbrough. It's just the normal red colour with the sponsor in the middle, and then the white lines at the top, different sizes. In my opinion, it spoils it. It could have been put together a bit better. It's nicely made, good quality, but the lines just, I don't really know what purpose it's got, what it's trying to indicate. It just seems a bit all over the place in my opinion. Like I say, I apologise if you're a Middlesbrough fan, but the white lines at the top and then just nothing for the rest of the shirt, I do believe. I think the rest of it's just red, but I'm not a fan of the Middlesbrough shirt. That's why I'm giving it a C-. The next kit is one of the teams that I've tipped to get relegated this season in my prediction. If you're not seen that, go see it. It is Millwall, just blue and with a white. It's got the white sleeves. I've said this quite a lot, but the sleeves are my favourite part of it. But they don't really seem to have tried to strive to change it much. Saw it modelled by Jason McCarthy, who you just signed earlier from Wycombe, who used to play for us. But yeah, I'm not really too much of a fan of the Millwall kit besides the white sleeve. That's why I'm only giving it a C. The next one is another down there rating. It's the Nottingham Forest kit. If Jack Pugsley or Doran Toy is watching this, I doubt you are, but I apologise. It's just the normal red, the normal sponsor they've got. They've got the fake lines that go down it. The fake lines aren't really effective like some of the other shirts in my opinion. I'm not too much of a fan of it. It doesn't really seem like they've tried to go and change too much towards it. I used to like not didn't love them, but I didn't mind the Forest kits. They weren't too bad, but this year I'm not a fan of the Nottingham Forest kit. That's why I'm giving it a C- like the Middlesbrough one. As we get down, the ratings do decrease as we go down ever so slightly. The next one is Preston North End, where Brad Potts did leave for us. They had a nice away kit last year with that green one. I'm not sure what their away kit is this year, but their home kit, as I've just shown you, I do believe, is very similar to last year's. They might have changed a couple of features around the collar on the sleeves, but nothing stand out, nothing that catches my eye, nothing that makes me think, wow, that's a nice kit. It's not the worst kit. It's still simple. It's still quite smart, but I'm not much of a fan of it, as they haven't really tried to change it much. I know always changing shirts ain't a good thing, but yeah, C for that one. The next shirt is the one I can see a lot of you guys disagreeing with me on. QPR, I think it's a nice colour. With the shade of blue and the shade of white work really well together. Once again, got nice sleeves on it that make the kit very nice. I don't know if it's me, but it seems like they've gone for a different shade of blue this year, or if that's just me, but I like the shade of blue and the stripes that they've got. It just looks really well for the new Queen's Park Rangers kit. That's why I've given the Queen's Park Rangers kit a B. The next one I actually like quite well as well. It's the Reading kit. Blue and white stripes as well as a QPR one. But Reading, like many other teams in this video, have gone for the faint thing on the background. On the blue lines only, it's not on the white line. It's got like a faint detail, a faint pattern, a faint thing in the back of the blue lines, if you look closely on the picture that I showed you, which does give it that good effect. Another such a simple effect, but catches my eye and actually makes me like it. So I'm a fan of the Reading shirt and the faint lines on the blue stripes. That's why I'm giving it a B+. Sheffield Wednesday kit, just like a couple of others, unless I'm going deluded, it's very similar to last year's. The best thing about it, in my opinion, is the gold writing. The gold writing on the sponsor and the little other sponsor there gives it a nice effect. The gold works well on the blue and white stripes, in my opinion. I'm giving the Sheffield Wednesday a C+. Another kit that's very similar to last year, a team that should be looking to push towards the playoffs this year after coming down from the Premier League the other year. It's Stoke City with the red and white stripes, looking very similar to the other years. Once again, the collar is the standout bit on for me. It goes down, and I do believe it goes down and has buttons on. I do like that. And the collar's the best bit on the Stoke kit for me. But besides that, it's very similar to the other year, and I don't like it besides the collar. That's why I'm only giving it a C. This next kit has potential to be such a good kit with some of the features it's got on it, like it's got like a faint thing in the background. But like I said earlier in the video, a sponsor can make or break a kit. And in my opinion, this sponsor absolutely ruins the Swansea kit. You Swansea fans might like it, but in my opinion, it absolutely spoils it. And on the third to last kit, I'm giving it a C-, which is not what I want to be doing, but the sponsor spoils it, in my opinion. We're finally on to our second to last kit. Just like the Stoke kit and a couple of others, West Bromwich Albion. It's very similar to the other year. I can't really pick up where it's changed much. It's not changed a lot. Nothing really stand out to catch my eye like the couple of other ones for the West Bromwich Albion kit. It's not like they've done anything wrong. Like I say, it's not. You don't have to change a kit each year for it to be good. I understand that, but I expected them to try change it a little bit, but that's why I'm giving it a B-, because it's very similar to last year and not much has changed. On to our last kit, Wigan Athletic. If you've somehow made it this far, and you're a legend. Believe it or not, you guys might disagree, because this is one of them kits where you can hate it, you can love it. I'm a fan of it. That's why I'm giving it a B+. I actually like the green, maybe not the green collar, but the green sleeves with the blue that they've got. I do believe it's a different shade of blue once again, unless it's just me. It looks like they've tried to change the shade of blue. I'm a fan of it. I do like the green that they've gone for. It adds a different effect, and I'm giving it a B+. So yeah, that is it. That is my ranking the kits. You guys are probably going to disagree. I'm probably going to get hate in the comments like I did on my predicting the table. So if you've liked it, like and subscribe. Subscribe for this background that I put together. It took me ages. But yeah, thank you for watching. Tune in Friday for a stream. Don't miss it. Be there.